Okay, so today's topic is again forgiveness because if you're in a relationship like me, you have to constantly forgive yourself and be kind to yourself and your partner because respect goes both ways. You have to treat yourself how you want to be treated and treating your partner the same way. So, of course, you can get that. Karma, it's like that circle, that yin and yang energy, the flows of the moon and the water. You know what I mean? So, definitely, you got to tap into that. If someone makes a mistake, if like me, I'm not gonna speak of it in a way where it's like I'm talking about third person or second person. I'm talking about me. So so of course, like I've made mistakes in my relationship. I've said things that I shouldn't have said, and of course I've done things that I shouldn't have done. I was gonna say probably, but if I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all, yeah, yeah, definitely no, shouldn't have done. So I had to keep it real with y'all because y'all been rocking with me for a really long time and I love y'all. And y'all already know my day ones on the podcast. So yeah, it's like, okay, this happened, so forgive yourself. I've been beating myself up about a lot of things, and it's just time to let it all go. You know, I can't really grow in my relationship until I do that. So I was gonna name this episode part three, but it's totally different from that. So I'm gonna keep the title and just continue on. So yes, be being a better person. If your partner is giving you that, like wanting that energy in the relationship, it's like, I want to be better for this person. I want to be better for myself. You know, do what feels right to you. Meditate on it. Take time to think. Forgive yourself and be kind. I had to always do that, and I'm still doing that right now. It's been like 3 years, 4 years, but I'm still, working on it. And when things go good, of course, I forget to do that, but I'm always being reminded, like, on a good day, do it anyway, because don't wait until it gets bad and then try to tap into that energy where it's like, okay, I gotta forgive myself. I need to try harder. No. Every day, I always used to feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm on my toes in my relationship. To me, I'm competitive and I love a challenge. That's good for me. Like, I love that. It came to a point where I felt like I wasn't. So it's like, okay, girl, you getting too comfortable. And I wasn't doing my work. So it's like expecting too much from my partner and me not, giving out so much as I could, the best that I could. So, forgiveness today. So, I was just meditating and doing some healing work, getting back into that space so that in my relationship I could be who I want to be and be, most importantly, who I need to be. And I think being who I need to be comes before who I want to be. And that is a challenge that I always tell my stepmom. Like, I feel like being in a relationship is a job. Like, I'm 30 now, and it's totally different from when I was younger. I feel like I understand when girls and guys say, like, I'm doing the work, I'm putting my all in this. Like, I totally understand that now because I feel like that. And I feel like, child, baby, I put too much time and energy and mental. My mental is all in. So don't play with it. Don't play with me, okay? Like, not at all. We're not doing that. So yeah, I definitely understand that. And so shout out to the people in relationships, because I'm telling you, it's not easy in a marriage, you know, dating, the talking phase, all of that. I commend you, because to me, it doesn't go unnoticed, and it is a lot of work, you know, like getting her, planning things to do, keeping the love alive, you know, going on dates, making time for each other, like little things like that. They seem so small, but it's not. Like saying thank you when you get something, like just being appreciative over little things, you know? So it's a lot, y'all. So yeah, I'm just working on forgiving myself for what I've done and things that I've said, because I'm gonna be honest, and y'all better be too out there. I can be a handful sometimes, and my partner can be too, but we talking about me right now. And yeah, I know, I know. Let's see if I can zoom in on myself. Like, y'all. And if you was like the only child, if you're used to getting your way, y'all know what I'm talking about. So we right here. We eye to eye. That's why y'all be tapping in. That's why y'all know. That's why y'all listen. Y'all like, I know, girl. Sometimes just because we're used to that lifestyle, it's just like, you can't be saying that. You can't be doing that. You can't be treating people like that. You know, like, people have feelings. You have feelings. Imagine if you was in your partner's shoes, you know? So that's where I'm at also, like thinking about, okay, well, how does this make him feel if I was to act like that, or if I respond like that, you know? And it's very hard. So, you know, sometimes, you know, while we smoking, you know, to tap into those deep emotions, you know, because sober me be forgetting all of that, you know, and it's like practicing. Like, when I say practicing, I mean it's a rehearsal. Like, I'm rehearsing for something. When I'm into the moment and meditating, and you know what I'm saying, like the blunt. When I'm in that mood, it just comes so easy. But being a mom also gets in my way sometimes. Um, my family issues gets in my way sometimes. Um, schoolwork. It's a lot of things, but that's no excuse, you know? So, me just getting myself together and realizing that, girl, if you just stay in the moment, you could gladly, kindly move on. You could stay in a moment and enjoy this time with your loved one. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about it. And that's what I'm working on doing right now, you guys. So, stay tuned for the next episode. I love y'all. That was my update. And oh, yes, check out the My Glamorous Life lip gloss. Follow me on TikTok at My Glamorous Life with 2 E's, and on YouTube at My Glamorous Tribe. It's at sign that girl underscore glamour.